Have you ever looked inside your wardrobe and thought, I have absolutely nothing to wear? Well, so have I. But don't worry, you have clicked onto the right video. But today I'm going to share with you some things that I've learned on how to create your own and stick to it and love it for a very long time. So what is a capsule wardrobe? According to Google, a capsule wardrobe is a small collection of clothing and accessories that can be mixed and matched to create multiple outfits. Sounds easy, right? Well, I'm not telling you just to get rid of everything in your wardrobe, because most likely what you have in your wardrobe is a great place to start. Okay, so step 1, assess your current wardrobe. There is no point going into the shop online and buying a bunch of things that you like the look of without having a knowledge of what you actually like, what you're actually drawn to. So go on, open your closet, open your wardrobe and analyze. Analyze what you're drawn to. Is it the type of colors? Is it fabric that the garment is made out of? What type of style of clothing are you more drawn to? Is it like, do you prefer baggy, grungier clothes, or are you more into florals and frills everywhere? You need to figure out what are you drawn to. For example, my wardrobe, I like quite plain shape to my garments, but I like to have something that's a bit more intrigue in a little aspects, like the neckline and the slightly oversized buttons. So you want to start doing that with your wardrobe. Take out bits, a few things, maybe like two tops, a trouser, a skirt, jacket. And once you've done that, you can then start to figure out what your personal style. So when it comes to the saying of capsule wardrobe, it kind of brings in images of somebody who has very basic style, goes around wearing t-shirt, jeans, the odd blazer to zhuzh it up. But that's not the case. You can have a more gothic, edgy style and have a capsule wardrobe. You can be a girly girl with all the frills and the bows and still have a capsule wardrobe. It's not about your personal style. It is about what you do with that style and with the clothes that you have in your wardrobe. For example, my personal style. I think it's kind of like simple, but there's something going on with it. Like, this is a very basic vest, right? But it's like white, it's got some nice knit to it, so it just adds something a little bit extra to something very basic. But I also like to feel put together. I like a smart trouser, I like smart colours and that complement my hair and my skin tone. And I do like to delve into trends, dip my fingers into trends every now and then, but I do have my limits with trends because they can be your worst nightmare. Let's talk trends, shall we? As I said, trends can be a nightmare if you're trying to create your capsule wardrobe because of what they are. They are trends. They are things that will come into fashion and will go out of fashion either quickly with some things. I hope Crocs. I don't think Crocs. I think Crocs are here to stay. And then there's some things that will come in and they'll kind of like dabble around. They'll change a little bit, but the essence is still there and then they'll eventually fade out again. You have to be very careful. And this is when it's really important to know your personal style. Because once you figure out what it is you truly like over years and years, you will know what to avoid and what you're like, actually, I might be able to incorporate these pieces into my wardrobe and it still work really, really well. For example, for me, when pearls, like pearl jewelry came in a few years ago, like I think it like started when I was in high school, maybe? They became really popular, pearls everywhere on your tops and on your shoes. Pearls were everywhere, right? And I really like the look of pearls. As you can see, I've got them on my earrings. I've got opals, but they're practically pearls. I love that. So I jumped on that trend. I loved it. I bought so many like pearl things. I wasn't afraid to buy them because I knew that pearls to me look really elegant and really sophisticated and adds just a little bit of intrigue. Like my hair, if I didn't have my earrings in right now, it looks fine, but it wouldn't look as like interesting if I didn't have these cute dangly earrings to kind of... Other things, not so much. 2YK fashion has come back and I'm not for it. It just reminds me too much of my childhood. Obviously it's not as bad, but I can't do it. There's like not many pieces that I can even look at and think, yeah, I could work with that. A lot of it is a no-go for me. So I know to kind of stay away from that trend, even though it's huge. It's stayed around for a good couple of years now, I think. So what do you do once you figured out what your personal style is? You go back to your wardrobe and you declutter. Resell, recycle, reuse. Don't just chuck out stuff. Most likely you've got pretty good clothes in your wardrobe and you don't want to just get rid of it, right? So how do you know what to get rid of? Things to ask yourself. One is, does it fit my personal style now? You could have bought something 5, 7, 10 years ago, and just naturally as you get older your preferences change, your style changes, and just that item, even though it's a great item, might not suit you, might not make you feel your best anymore, so you have to let it go. Also, another good thing to think about is, when was the last time you wore it? Is there something in your wardrobe that you know you haven't worn in months? If so, most likely you're not going to wear it again for another few months, so you might as well just get rid of it. And finally, you want to take your time. A capsule wardrobe can take years. I've been working on mine. It's like your boyfriend. She has a boyfriend next door. Anyways, what was I saying? Yes, take your time. Do not feel like you have to rush. Capsule wardrobes, I've been working on mine, I want to say since I started in uni. Since I went to uni, kind of even a little bit before that. I think because I did fashion school and whatever, I'm very in tune with what I like style wise. Like, I'm very aware, and I think I've been aware for a while because my style hasn't changed a lot. There's been a few pieces, like in uni I was going to clubs, I was going out a lot more often, so I had a bit more like party wear that I have obviously got rid of because I'm not a party goer anymore. Every piece that you buy, you want to feel in you. You'll get there. We'll get there. Anyways, I can hear my baby waking up. Very good timing. I hope you found this video enjoyable, informative, inspirational, yada 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 yada, and I will see you next week for another video. Bye guys!